Alright, last run of the night, and big shout out to the donations. Looks like we've got them in for Doink, who's going to be our character of choice. For those that haven't seen my stream before, I tend to play this game pretty regularly. I try to get grinds in it at least like once a week or once every 2 weeks or so. I have been able to 1cc it on the hardest difficulty, which I'm going to prove is set here. With all 8 characters. Even all in a row at one time. Not easy to do, but that's what we're also going to do today. So we're going to go ahead and get it started here. General time around this is around like a 15 or so. So that's selected, we're going to go with Doink. And we actually start time once we pick the path that we're going to choose, which is going to be the WWF Championship. So on time, we're going to be 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there we go. It started without me, so that's cool. Alright, so the Doink playthrough. Let's see. Let me explain here. A couple of good things he has. He has an excellent grab setup, which is this little giant handed uppercut that he has. We can do that right into a running drop kick or a running clothesline. He also has a really, really good quad slam, which builds a ton of meter, which isn't quite as abusable for Doink as it is for other characters because he can't glitch it. But we are still going to use it. I'm trying to think of what to explain about Wrestlemania, the arcade game in general. This game's really silly. It's from the developers of the NBA Jam franchise. Guys like Mark Trammell and Sal DeVita, you know, all those guys with Midway, who some of which had a hand in the MK titles as well. That's what a lot of people compare it to. To me, it's more like, played more like a beat 'em up because of the, you know, lateral movement and such. Ooh, that was a combo. Let's go. So we built up all that meter. We're going to go ahead and combo Bam Bam for about... It was going to be 19 hits, but it got interrupted. That's cool, though. Ugh, I'm still in combo limbo, as I call it. No, I lost it. So, one thing the AI likes to do is they like to perform hits on each other before I can hit them, and that's actually very good for them because they take a lot less damage if they hit each other than they would if I was to hit them. So they tend to do that a lot. Either way. Good way to polish out the first match. We'll go ahead and move on to the second one. For the first 4 matches of this particular tower, our goal is we have to play through 4 matches that are all 1v2. And a strategy I employ primarily, regardless of which character I'm using, is to try to separate them, as I'm doing here. We got Sean out there. Managed to take care of him, and now we're going to have to deal with Luger. But at least now it's 1v1, and we're not just being circled by, you know, a bunch of vultures. We can also do drop kick loops. They have this really bad habit of holding block on wake up. I tend to take advantage of that by waiting until they let go of block, which I can't really explain how to do that. You just have to wait about a second or so and then do it. Just timing I've learned from playing this game for so many years. Do this for a little bit more damage. Put him down. How much damage I can get off this combo. Should be able to kill him, I think. Yep. 17 hits. I did not want to get a perfect there. Getting perfects is bad. This game has a built-in rank system. And the rank gets much, much harder the better you're doing. And getting a perfect is just setting off all kinds of red flags for the AI right now. Another strategy I discovered with Doink this week, you can grab them and do Joy Buzzer, which is incredibly good. It's actually been one of my primary forms of offense now. That was an input error if I've ever seen one. Really? Ugh, Taker's being a punk. Get him with that. See if I can loop Taker here. Oop, too far up. No big deal. There we go. Go for the cover. We'll put that away. Yeah, I have too much fun with this game. Kind of silly how much fun I have just like figuring things out with this insane piece of work. This game is also glitchy as hell. We haven't seen too many of the super ridiculous glitches yet, but they definitely exist. I've definitely lost 1cc runs because of really bad glitching. Take this hammer, homie. So another thing I tend to do with the Joy Buzzer, which is not only very high damage, but it's also incredibly fast. They generally can't reverse it. Going into just frame mode. So the head hold I'm going for is one of the best moves in the game, but it's while it is very hard to block, it is possible. It's generally a very tight frame window with which to do so. I think I've fought double Brett in a long time. This should be interesting. Take him out. Anyway, yeah, this game just, I mean, it has a lot of wrestling mechanics. You know, you have your Irish whips, you have your ability to actually run. There's actually a double button input. It's both lights. You see me use it a lot. It leads to a lot of damage capability. Coming off the ropes like that, they're completely vulnerable. Like, they just won't be able to get out of anything. Same thing going to the top rope. Like, that's just free damage for us. Nice setup there. Hey, what's up, Storm? Whee! The flying tope clothesline always looks so funny to me. Hey, you want some? Oh, rolling uppercut's really good. They're gonna troll me now. You can't stay outside for too long without someone out there, because then you just lose health. Eat that there. See how much damage I can do to Brett here. Can't kill him, but we can come darn close. Nice. Dunk. Yeah, that old 93 Raw theme. That's not a perfect combo, but it is quite a good one. Some characters can definitely interrupt that. Sean, I believe, is one of them. His hip toss has ridiculously fast active frames. There we go. Good finish there. Alright, on to matches 5 and 6. This is where the game's going to start getting really amped up. We have 2 1v3 fights. That was a lot of damage I just ate there. Knew I wasn't going to block. We can still pull this off, though. Just going to be hard. I do need to separate them, though. I figured that would kill him. But okay. Ah, boo. That was weird. Bam Bam's hip toss is really, really strong. It has such a low profiling hitbox. It's really bad. Yeah, we're in a really bad situation with that. Let's see if Sean's actually going to come out. Here he is. Certainly intrigued. One more hit. That's all I need. Alright, Bam Bam has like no health. I tried. Whew. Close. Do the elbow for flavor. Alright, hopefully we'll get hit by a gigantic snap kick again, because that was terrible. That did way too much damage. Let them hit each other, that's cool. Okay. That wasn't good for me. But luckily that move has a glitch to it to where it just can't have damage boosted. What you saw Bam Bam do before he did that move was a taunt. And doing that taunt increases the damage of your next move by ×4, which is a significant increase, but you can take it away by hitting them first. Good setup there. Let's see what Razor's got. Yeah. Apparently he's got a lot. When Razor gets pretty defensive, he can be a real problem. Whew. Nice. They took all that. Alright, on to our second 1v3. Don't think this is quite as difficult as the previous one was. That was a pretty harsh punish, though. That uppercut was big time. Okay, got the setup there. That was good. I'll take that. Go for another setup here. Really? And sometimes this happens. Very little you can do about it. Just gotta accept it and try again. Dunk. No, he's not. It's a live, Vince, and you know it is. Cool. I'll rather him take that damage than me. Alright, this is really bad. Not a big fan of Doink's hip toss. It's definitely one of the harder things to do like consistently in this game. At least to nail consistently. It's really slow. In his neutral, it's probably the only thing I'm not actually a fan of. Doink does have a lot of solid stuff. Actually, his jab is really bad too. Forget about that. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I interrupted it. Try this instead. That was good. Let go of block. That was my fault. We might be dead. And Luger's being really awful right now, which does happen from time to time. Whew. Got away with murder on that one. Sometimes when they grab you, there's just nothing you can do. They're basically going to do a frame-perfect throw input, and you're generally pretty helpless. Why did I let go of block? All right, I need to get one of them outside. I can't fight them like this. We're in a bit of trouble. Okay. I'm gonna do as much damage here to Yoko as I can. It's gonna cost me meter, but the damage output is gonna be worth it. Okay. Yeah, Luger's gonna be a real problem. Because his hip toss is insane. It's very, very fast. That's not what I wanted at all. Yep. We got block punished. I wasn't beating that. I had to go for some fairly risky stuff. That also did a lot of damage. That's not good for me either. Alright, we got our meter back, which is a good thing. That'll allow us to do a second win. And we just took out Taker, so that's also good. I'd like to take out Luger here. I don't care if I have to fight Yoko at the end. I can fight him. Luger's a bit tougher. His AI right now is just through the roof. Fine, though. We're still on a 1cc plan. Really lost a round. Wow, took the second wind already. Okay. Really have to be reactionary here. Not what I wanted. Alright, I have to go for like the really safe stuff. Like the stuff that I really can't drop on inputs here. It's gonna be scary. Really? Alright, free damage. That's cool. Alright. Man, that Luger's second win was something. I was like, ow. Alright, for the final match, we don't actually have a boss fight. That was insane. We just have to fight all 8 characters in a row. Which sounds scary, and it can be a problem. But there are a couple of upsides. One, our health is slightly increased for this, and all of their health is decreased. That opening sequence was insane. Like, Taker threw me out of the ring, and Razor immediately went for an elbow drop. What the fudge, man? Alright, cool. Alright, we got a Doink clone for the first time. Doink 2 can be a problem at times. Brett hopefully won't give us too much trouble. There we go. They generally aren't too difficult until the last, like, 3 or 4 or so. We can do it for Doink here. What the fudge? Oh yeah, there's also a speed boost you can do for your characters. Doink with speed boost is, without question, the fastest character in the game. Like, he's just ridiculously fast. Okay, put him down. From Sean. From here, it's just all isolation. I dare suggest not fighting 8 guys all in the ring, all like even in a row. Like, holy crap, it's hard. Gonna go for these as much as I can. Quad slam does a lot of damage. And two full reps of it, and they're just dead. So that's good. How did I know Luger was going to be the last one? He's been giving me the most trouble all run. Oof, that was actually good. I didn't want to lose my meter there. Whew. Don't know what else to say. We're just trying to finish it out here. We're in good shape at least. We have really high health and they don't, so put Bam Bam down with a pile driver. See what Luger's gonna do. Yeah, I wasn't stopping that. I don't know about that. Okay, cool. Alright, time's gonna be once the congratulations shows up, so that's gonna be time. Solid run. Losing a round in match 6 was a little unfortunate, but still a very good run. Doink is surprisingly good in this game. Really high damage output, and once you can apply said damage, he's not no opponent's going to be much of a problem. Some characters are going to have better priority beating at what you do. In Doink's case, it's Luger. Luger's a really hard match. Sean, I think, is normally a really hard match, but managed to get there against him. Appreciate the GGs, everybody. Noble Boy, Speedyfists, Miguel's, Rotorstorm, Tenka, Nestor, Peanut Fan. Oh yeah, and in the arcade version, every character gets this weird fan fiction-like ending. It's really bizarre. Pretty funny, though. Doink summons the circus and they kill the entire audience. Have a nice day! Thanks for the GG as well, Outworld.
Sign here, please.
Sign what we always sign, except we're in a hurry. I'm actually surprised it ended up being a 1cc, even with the, what was it that happened? The perfect that I got, because that bumps up the AI count really high. Like, it's really, really gross. Alright, everybody, I think that's going to do it for me. I believe up next we've got... Unfortunately, I don't think Realm has resolved his technical issues yet, unfortunately, but I know not too long from now we're going to have Mageus there running WWF Day of Reckoning. And you guys still, I believe, have time to get in your donation incentive for his brand storyline choice, along with his character name, choice of special move, and the ability to show entrances and the final fan match. Alright guys, it's going to be it for me. You all have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of